In a world where countless aspiring entrepreneurs chase the latest trends, one individual dared to take a different path, disrupting the conventional wisdom on success. Meet Rachel, a restless dreamer in the bustling tech hub of San Francisco, surrounded by startups promising the world. Yet despite the fervor, Rachel felt an unsettling undercurrent of anxiety as she witnessed the churn of ideas fizzling out, burned out founders, and so-called mastery that barely scraped the surface. Rachel recognized a glaring truth. In a society obsessed with hacks and shortcuts, genuine mastery of skills was rapidly becoming the forgotten hero of entrepreneurial success. As she observed peers racing to launch apps without a solid foundation, she saw an opportunity. What if, instead of seeking quick wins, entrepreneurs focus on deep learning and genuine skill development to revolutionize their ventures? The stakes were high. Failure to master essential skills would mean not only her personal aspirations, but potentially the livelihood of those she aimed to empower. But stepping into this venture was fraught with challenges. Rachel faced skepticism from traditionalists who viewed formal education as outdated. "You need to hustle, not sit in a classroom," they'd tell her. Investor pitches became increasingly terse, dismissing her vision for a learning platform dedicated to skill mastery as too slow for the fast-paced market. She had to confront not just competitor pressures, but the cumbersome belief that mastery in a digital age was a luxury few could afford. As she pressed on, she created Lean Mastery, an educational platform emphasizing not just the acquisition of skills, but the deep understanding and application of them. The initial versions resembled traditional courses, flooded with data but lacking engagement. Rachel watched her user engagement metrics languish with dropout rates that would make any startup founder shudder. It became painfully clear. Conventional learning methods were not enough to anchor her radical idea. The turning point came during a critical brainstorming session driven by user feedback. Rachel decided to pivot from theoretical models to a framework steeped in practical application, a system where learners face real-world challenges instead of hypothetical scenarios. Inspired by the concept of deliberate practice, she implemented learning sprints paired with immediate feedback loops, ensuring users could iterate on their skills continuously. By introducing gamification and community-driven mentorship, mastery became engaging, not tedious. This counterintuitive approach flipped the narrative. Rather than focusing solely on completing courses, Lean Mastery encouraged users to embrace experimentation, learn from failures, and continuously refine their skills. Suddenly, what set Rachel apart was not just her vision, but also her ability to embrace the anti-fragility ethos, where stressors and failures made her platform stronger. Through data analytics, Rachel measured dramatic shifts. Completion rates soared from a dismal 15% to over 70% as learners found value in the journey rather than just the endpoint. Testimonials flooded in. A user who began with basic coding skills transformed into a developer, securing sustainable employment and inspiring her peers. Momentum grew, and investors who once turned away began to knock on her door, intrigued by a model demonstrating not only a high lifetime value, but a tangible impact in a society hungry for genuine skills. In the end, Rachel's story evolved from a mere entrepreneurial endeavor into a movement advocating mastery as a lifelong journey. Lean Mastery didn't just thrive, it redefined what it meant to learn in the 21st century. Rachel's framework, rooted in active engagement, iterative practice, and community support, became a repeatable strategy for nurturing talent in a chaotic marketplace. Rachel's journey illustrates a powerful truth. True mastery is not a destination, but a dynamic process, a dance between ambition and discipline. For those striving to carve their niche in the relentless world of entrepreneurship, the opportunity cost of neglecting skill mastery is a heavy price to pay. Embrace the nuances of learning. Transform perceptions of education into a powerful competitive advantage. Step boldly into your journey and may you build a legacy not bound by fleeting trends but driven by unwavering expertise.